Good morning, everyone. I have time for one more project before I have to start my work day. So I thought I would do this fun rooster. I love this one. He's been used many times. You can see that. These are our reusable Couture transfers. This guy, he is retired, but there is a new chicken transfer that's coming out on Monday. So I am going to go ahead and fit him on here, and this one I'm just going to do in very basic colors. Sometimes I'll blend the colors, but he's just going to be all red, and then the words are just going to be black, school bus yellow, and peacock. So I'm taking my transfer and I'm going to carefully line it back up on here. I'm going to make sure my words are going to fit in there before I pat it down. That's going to go there. This is going to go at the bottom. And actually I can put it over just a little bit. And I want to make sure that my board's going to be, that he's not going to be crooked on here. I have a little notch at the top. This is a board that I painted. And I cut this on my laser, so I cut the circle and then I cut the little notch at the top. Right here by his tail feathers, it's really close to the edge, so I'm going to use a little bit of blue painter's tape to just tape that off, because I know I'm probably going to get a little messy there. Down by his feet also, it's a little bit close to the edge, so this is just an easy way to make sure that you're not making a mess of your board. Alright, this is one of our older chalk pastes, and I actually revived this one. It was completely dry, rock hard. It has a few lumps still in it, but that'll be okay, because when I press it down with the squeegee, it's going to flatten those out and everything will be fine. I rehydrated it, and I would every day I would stir it a little bit, and thought, you know what, I'm gonna save this. I'm not gonna throw it away. So I was really diligent about just making sure that every day I gave it a little stir, and last night finally I was able to flatten out a lot of the little bumps in there. And the reason that it was all dried out was that I purchased it from somebody else. They were getting out of the business and they had not closed it properly. So that is why they had not cleaned off the top of the lid. It was hard to get open, and when I finally got it open, it was completely just hard as a rock. So, but I didn't give up. I didn't want to waste it, and I think it's going to work out quite well. All of those little lumps that you saw, they're all smoothing out, and I think it's going to be perfect for this. I'm going to put my excess back into my jar. This is our handled squeegee. It works for big areas. I need a little bit more up here. I'm trying to be careful with this, it's so large. Need a little bit more up at the top. And then I'm going to make sure it's completely smooth before I remove this transfer, but I want to make sure that I do it before it's dry, and we're getting close to that point where it's going to be drying in the transfer. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this. I'm going to start up here at this corner. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to pull from here. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to put this into a water bath. So if you take good care of your transfers, make sure that they don't get any of the chalk paste dried into them. They're going to last you a long time. That's the key. You can use these over and over, but you got to take care of them. You have to do the maintenance. So I'm going to go ahead and dry this. I am worried that I'm going to stick my hand in it. This is just a heat gun that I bought. This one is from Uline, and it's a commercial grade one. It gets very, very hot, so you want to keep it moving. It'll dry it very quickly, and then you're going to want to take it down to room temperature. It has one that it just blows air, so you want your board to be back to room temperature before you set anything on it. And you can see it changing color as it dries. And then it will also change color once you seal it. Alright, so feeling my board. It's dry enough. It's cool enough. I'm going to put this up at the top. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to tell you about a new product that's coming out today in our online website. It is called our Club Couture program. It's a monthly subscription. You would go in and you would subscribe to this, and then each month in the mail you will receive a B size transfer. That's a 9x12, and 3 coordinating chalk paste colors so that you can create a new project each month. And initially you would go in and you would sign up for 3 months. You just, they'll take out 1 month at a time. They won't take out all 3. But you sign up, you make a 3-month commitment, and then after the 3 months you can stop it at any point. But I think you'll like it. I don't think you'll want to stop it. So that is something new. It's on my website. You can go into there and you would click up in the corner, Club Couture, and sign up. Let's see, I'm going to do the black first. I'm going to do black, and then I'm going to do the peacock here, and then down at the bottom I'm going to do the other words. So I can go ahead and get that on there also. I think we'll do that right there. That's a good place for that. So when you order the Club Couture the very first time, you are able to add a Kickstarter kit to that. And in that kit there are additional items such as squeegees and surfaces, things like that. All of that information will be on the website. That is a one-time thing. You can do that in the very beginning. And those are things that you would want to purchase if you have not done any chalking, you don't have any supplies. That would be a great way to start. And the thing about this whole Club Couture is that the shipping is free. You pay nothing. That's pretty awesome. So you're getting a great value for your money. You're getting something fun in the mail. Who doesn't like to open up their mailbox and have a fun little project to do each month? And you're being able to try out Chalk Couture without having to make a huge investment. And you can use that transfer again and again. If you want to make more, you can buy additional chalk paste. A lot of times those little samples have enough in it to make a couple of the signs. You just need to roll them over. When you open up the little chalk paste singles, you want to roll over the top, and you can clip it with one of the little, like a little metal office clip, and that will keep it so that it stays all nice and hydrated inside. Take off, you know, I'm just going to pull it from the top. We're just going to pull it down. Okay, there's that. I'm going to put this into the water bath. Don't want it to dry in my transfer. So this is just a fun project. It's just an easy one. I have the surface here. And this is not, I am not loving that color. I think I'm going to change my color if I can find my mustard. I think this is going to be a better color. This mustard is a retired color. You can mix your own colors, and I've done that. It doesn't take very much. You can mix it in a little jar, save your jars, so that if you have another project and you need to mix a color, you can just grab one of your empty jars and you can mix it and then label on the top. I've done that with several colors. So this is our multi-tool. It has a great end that you can spread and use on smaller areas. This is not the best for this area, but you can also, you can stir with it and use this end to get all the gookies out from underneath the lid area. Yeah, I think this is a better choice. And if I didn't like it, you can lay your transfer back down, and once it's dry, and you can do another color over the top. I've done that. Sometimes you look at a project when you're all complete and it's just not the color you wanted it to be. Okay, I think that's much better than the other color. So that is that quick project. It didn't take long. Most of the Chalk Couture transfers are fairly quick. You can make this to sell or for a gift, and it took us literally just a few minutes. I think the cleanup time is more than the chalking time. So this one's finished, and what I'll do is once it's completely dry, I will let it dry all the way through for probably a couple of hours just to make sure, even though I think that that is way longer than I need to. And this one I will sell at my craft show, so I'm going to seal it with a clear sealer. I use either Rust-Oleum or Krylon, a clear matte, and I seal it several times. I spray it on, I wait 30 minutes, I go back and I put another coat, I wait 30 minutes, and then I put another coat. And then it is sealed for good. It's not coming off. If you get water on it, it's not going to smear. It's there forever. So that's the great thing about these. You can make them for gifts and you'll have them, or you can make it on a project that you erase and reuse. Chalk Couture is very versatile. And also, if you would like more information about Chalk Couture and how you could sell this, just leave me a message below. I'd be more than happy to get you information on that. It really has been a great company for me. I have not been with it a long time. It's been about 6 months, but I have used this stuff probably at least 3 or 4 days each week. I am making projects. I would chalk every day if I could, if my schedule allowed. And I've sold a lot of the signs at my craft shows, and I have some spring shows coming up. I will be demoing the product, selling transfers and chalk paste, and hoping to have some of my customers sign up so that they can do the same. It's a great company. They really take good care of you. They come out with really new trendy ideas, always changing it up, always coming up with something new. On Monday, our new catalog is released. There's 120 plus new transfers. There's new chalk colors. There's new surfaces. So you can look forward to looking at all that, you can go to my website. I'll link that below. It's real easy. It's www.chalkcouture.com/Chalkin with Dar. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be chalking to you again soon.